Ladies team are out on the field for the start of the first ladies game for the afternoon. Nambucca Roosters number 1, Zanti Hand. Number 2, Keegan Craig. Number 3, Diane Singleton. Number 4, Jade Rogers. Number 5, Indiana Flanders. Number 6, Valerian Walker. Number 7, Ella Rogers. Number 8, Margie Asiri. Number 9, Lacey Wilson. Number 13, Taylor Jarrett. Number 11, Renee Witters. Number 12, Samantha Field. Number 10, India Walker. Number 14, Ellie Brown. Number 17, Jared Marks. Number 18, Paul Johnson. Number 19, Brianna Stacey. And running up to Grafton goes this afternoon, number 1, Hayley Williamson. Number 2, Nick Ogram. Number 3, Janine Williams. Number 4, Summer Losman. Number 5, Fiona McGarvey. Number 6, Jaya Martin. Number 7, Mock Pickett. Number 8, Chloe Winters. Number 9, Phil Crispin. Number 10, Tika Curry. Number 12, Sophie Diver. Number 18, Alana O'Mahony. Number 13, it's Anisha Martin. Number 16, Indiana Woods. Number 11, Marilla Warry. Number 14, Poppy Farrell. Number 17, Stephanie Elliott. Number 19, Anisha Martin.
Well, a very good afternoon to you. Welcome along to Frank McGarren Field. It is the ladies' match this afternoon. The Grafton Ghosts and the Nambucca Roosters are here at Frank McGarren. And alongside me is the man who's fresh from Melbourne. Would you believe he's just got off the plane and driven back down from the Gold Coast? Josh Bender. Hello, Joshy.
Mate, how are we?
Terrific. Now, what a great game we just saw in the under-18s. 20 points apiece in the dire minutes of that game. We've got the ladies underway at the moment. Nearly all the game has just started. But the Ghosts are looking for a strong win.
Yeah, mate, on the attack here, they've gone 2 from 2 for the year, and there's a little knock on there in the play of the ball. But, yeah, mate, Ghosts get league tackle have started well, 2 from 2 in 2 close games as well. So it's good to see for Mike Piggott and Reece Hamley. They've picked up 2 wins.
Yeah, for sure. They're looking for their third one for the season, of course. Just got picked last year in the grand final. But looking forward to a big year this year.
Yeah, mate, fingers crossed. It looks like a good start of the year, and yeah, they're on the attack here nice and early. What are we, just a couple of minutes into the game, and hope they can go 3 for 3 for the loyal supporters.
Yeah, they're not a bad crowd that's rocked in for Ladies' Day here at Frank McGarren Field.
Yeah, it'll build up, mate, as it always does there. Midway through reserve grade into first grade, there'll be a big crowd at the Savi on a Saturday afternoon, so...
a bit different to have it on a Saturday rather than a Sunday.
Yeah, mate, threw me off. I was 1 day behind, but... we got there, but...
That's what happens when you're down in Melbourne.
Yeah, mate. It was a nice little trip, but good to be back and much quieter and less traffic lights. But
yeah, exactly.
All right, here. Nambucca working out our trouble here for their second set of the game. We'll pick up these numbers and names as we go for Nambucca, but 2 Miller Park, I think that's tackle number 3. They're 32 out from their own line here, the Nambucca Roosters. Dummy half jumps out, goes down the short side, no throws a dummy, comes back to this open side between the ruck. Dummy half, there's Wilson. Shape either side of the ruck goes, the halfback goes back under to a front row forward. She's tackled by 3-4 Ghost defenders. They push her back just short of the 40. That'll be tackle number 4 here for the Nambucca Roosters. They come down their short side through their halfback, which is Rogers. Rogers holds the pass up, good short ball to the centre. Punches a good hole, but well tackled there by, looks like Loadsman and Winters. That'll be the 5th and last. Hand goes up in the air by the referee. Nambucca going about 25 metres in the set. Halfback Rogers punches a kick into space, finds a bounce. It'll find Williamson on the first bounce. She'll bring the ball back up just short of her own 30. Now makes it over that 30. Tackle number 1. The Ghosts working at their own end here for their second set of the game. Ball comes along. That looks like young Poppy Farrell stepping up, daughter of Ryan, first grade coach. So good to see for young Poppy playing her first game of ladies tackle. They get on that right side. That's Williams. Moved to the centres this week. She swapped with Williamson. Crispin in a dummy half, goes down that short side to Piggott. Piggott, ball out the back to Williamson, picks the ball up, holds the pass up. McGarvey on her outside, but she can't get the pass. Yes, she does. Back on the inside. McGarvey back infield, beats 1, beats 2, but she's hung on to by 2, 3 Roosters defenders just over the 40. Getting timers everywhere.
They don't go stopping the clock, Joshy.
All right, goes down this left-hand side, short ball through the front row, which is Winners. Hand goes up in the air, 32 up the line. They'll go to This short side through Martin. Martin, ball in 2 hands, holds it up, kicks, played out by the Nambucca Roosters, but picked up. That'll be tackle number 0. Both sides just feeling out the game early here, nice in the first couple of carries. Just on 5 minutes gone. Diver, a strong tackle there with Curry. Curry really good in the win 2 weeks ago against the Rebels in the local derby. But in that left side to lock forward, finds a fullback, which is Hand. She goes down that short side, finds the winger. She's away down the short side. Craig's got a couple to beat. They do well. Goes defenders. There's a little knock on there. Bit of enterprising play there down the left side through the Nambucca Roosters, but good defence there. McGarvey, looks like Williams as well. And Williamson at the back. That's going to be a pain to talk all day. Williamson.
Well, is any relation to the great Richie Williamson?
Could only be so lucky, surely.
Yeah. There's got to be some kind of relation, I would imagine.
Be blessed. Hopefully go for a better team than the Parramatta Eels, but we can't hold that against him.
Or the Newcastle Knights. Or the St George Dragons.
Go back 2 weeks ago, we were flying. All right, Martin working out of trouble here. Met by a couple of good defenders there for the Nambucca Roosters. Pretty physical tackle. It's number 12 in the dummy half, which is Wilson. Loads in the middle of the ruck, met by 2-3 defenders. They drive her back just over the halfway line. It's Crispin at dummy half. She goes down that right side. Finds a runner in number 13, which is Martin, Tanisha Martin that is. Crispin and dummy half there, short down that right side. She jumps that way. She goes through on the outside. Looks like Curry. Curry holds the pass up. It's not Curry. It's number 19, which is... We've got another Martin. We've got Martins everywhere. Williamson's. That's fun, but... Comes down this left side. Martin again runs behind one of her own players. Is there obstruction? No, it's not. It's play on. She's tackled by 2 Nambucca defenders. The hand goes up for 5th and last. Crispin and dummy half goes to Martin. Martin ball out the back to Williamson. Williams on the loadsman. There's an overlap on the outside. Poppy Farrell looking for a try and debut. Steps on the inside. 1 to beat. Poppy Farrell for the launch. She's going to score. Poppy Farrell scores in the left-hand corner. Goes take the lead. 4-0 with a kick to come. Poppy Farrell.
First try of the match to number 14. And on debut, Poppy Farrell. Taking the score 4 points to 0. Grafton Ghosts with a kick to come.
Pretty sure it's on debut anyway.
You've just thrown me under the bus.
We were right, mate. No one's listening. All right, great little play there. Down the left-hand side there. Great draw-on pass from Loadsman in the last pass, and Poppy Farrell, as we mentioned, on debut for the ladies' open tackle. Scores in the left-hand corner. Had plenty to do and beat 2 or 3 defenders. Was strong enough to do so. Goes take the lead 4-0. Looks like Loadsman's come out of this tackle a little bit unwell here. Walking back with the team. Sophie Diver's going to take the kick here, number 12. About 6 in from touch, 24 out. It's going to be a long kick. Lovely. We've got our replay up as well for us so we can re-watch. It was great work there by Loadsman. She was hit after passing the ball, all play on, and Poppy Farrell beats 1, beats 2, beats 3. She scores in the corner. And that famous name for the club, Farrell, continues on. Sophie Diver out to the right and short. 4-0, Ghost lead.
Conversion unsuccessful. The score remains the Grafton Ghosts 4, Nambucca 0.
Well, Damo, early points to the Ghost in the first, 8 minutes of the game?
Yeah, something that they certainly need to get the momentum going.
It always seems to be the way with the ladies' league, They take a couple of sets to get into the grind, but once they do that, they definitely click into gear pretty quick. And it was a great little left side play there from the Ghost in the last tackle and scoring. And Nambucca Roosters will get us back underway here through their fullback Hand. We'll go Xanthi Hand. Better get back underway here, just on 9 minutes gone here. Ghost lead 4-0 in the early stages of the ladies' tackle here on a Saturday afternoon. It's taken there by Mock Piggott. She run the ball up out herself and she gives the ball on to number 13, which is Martin. Tanisha Martin. Beats 1, beats 2, tackled strongly by number 17 for the Roosters there, which is Jarrett Marks. Coming in this left side, that looks like a Lenis O'Mani. Good carry just short of the 40, pushing up over that mark now. Tackle 2, Crispin and dummy half. Mock Piggott down the short side. Curry on this open side of the field. They'll go that way to Curry. Back between the play, the ball beats one. She's probably offside. Referee maybe playing advantage. No. Tackle number 3. Crispin in dummy half. Mock Piggott over the advantage line. Finds Diver. Diver back in the middle of the field at number 10. Taken strongly. But Ghost has got numbers on this left-hand side again here. Locked and loaded, ready to go. Crispin to Piggott. Piggott short ball onto Martin. Martin shape out the back, holds it, goes herself. She's tackled strongly there by the Nambucca half and the number 12, which is at field. Fifth and last, hand goes up in the air, ball goes back to Mock Piggott in the middle of the field. She punches a kick across field, aiming for Williams, but it's beautifully taken and heavily met. Williams crunches Craig on that far side of the field with great contact. Was playing for the ball there, but Craig did well and then got absolutely hammered by Shanika Williams. Roosters working their way out of trouble. Ghost defenders 2-3, push her back. Just short of her own 30. Nambucca not offering a whole lot of shape. They come to this open side through their halfback, gives a short ball onto the lock forward, which is Jarrett. Down this right side again. Holds the pass up, goes herself. It's the halfback in Rogers, Ella Rogers. There's a penalty there, not sure what for. The dummy half was asking for it and the referee gave it. Obviously picked up something in the ruck there. I'm going to take the quick tap, Rogers. Looks to go herself, passes it on. That's Hand, the fullback between the middle of the field. Met by Omani. Wilson in dummy half goes to the left side through the 5'8", back on the inside to the front rower, middle part of the ground. They come to this right side, the 5'8", steps away from one, steps away from another, finds a pass to the outside. On to Rogers. Rogers back in the middle of the park, met by Crispin and Woods. Okay, back to the open side of the field. A long pass onto the fullback, which is Hand. Hand holds the pass up. Beats Williams, but met by McGarvey. They do well. The ball comes out the back, finds Craig on that far wing, and Craig is met by Williams and Mock Piggott on that far side. That'll be tackle 4. 18 out from the line here. Nambucca on the attack, looking to hit back. Screwed out dummy half from the centre on the far side. Looks like Singleton. That'll be fifth and last if we can count. We can. The hand goes up in the air. There's a little knock on there from the dummy half. She gave herself away. Goes too well to hold on.
That's what the Ghosties need, especially down that end of the field.
Just on 12 minutes gone. Yeah, don't know, the Nambucca looked to go down that left side a couple of times there, but so far Williams and McGarvey have been strong on that far side defensively, so be interested to see if the Nambucca change up their attack. But Ghost holding on well. No markers from Nambucca there, but play on. That'll be Tanisha Martin in the middle of the field. Just short of her own 30. Crispin and dummy half will be saying that all day. They come this left side through Woods. She's got Diver in support, but steps back, goes herself. Bet and good contact. Looks like the lock forward there for Nambucca, which is Jarrett. Down this left side, Crispin on to Diver. Diver in the middle of the ruck. Beats one, but crunched by one defender from Nambucca. Does well. Quick play the ball though. Crispin jumps out herself. Goes to Mock Piggott. Mock Piggott on that short side onto Martin. Martin beats one, but held on by two defenders, and they take her down just on the 40 here. Down the short side, Piggott holds the pass up, goes down that short side, finds Alanis Omani back on the inside. She's met once again by Jarrett. She's made a couple of really strong tackles in this set. Hand goes up, last tackle. Crispin on to Martin. Martin punches a kick in the middle of the field. It'll need to sit up here. It might roll over that dead ball line. Great bounce for the Ghost, but Hand picks up on the first bounce. Runs at Loadsman, runs at Farrell, who does well. First try score for the day. She makes a great tackle there with Loadsman. Diver helping out late. Tweety Bird's going off, mate. Down this middle park of the field. Damo on the sound effects. Player for Nambucca Roosters coming off in back play there. And we tackle 3. They've only got about 15 metres here in those tackles, the Nambucca Roosters. The centre number 4, Rogers. Met by Woods, Diver. Crispin. We tackle 4, a little knock on there. Yeah, he's picked it up. Ghost really holding Nambucca down their own end at the moment.
you just joined us this afternoon, in the previous game, it was the under-18s, the Grafton Ghosts 20, the Nambucca Roosters 20. A bit of a melee happening just about 2 minutes before the end of the game. Referee handled it very, very well. No send-offs and no 10 minutes in the bin. Basically, the Ghosts got the penalty and went for the penalty goal, and that's how they got to be at 20 points apiece.
Yeah, mate, as you mentioned, really good refereeing there as well. Let play keep going, kick the goal, and it was good to see footy to finish the game and not talking. So, Mock Piggott on the sideline here, not travelling too well. El Presidente Reece Hambley down here, running the water. Does it all, actually, Reece. He's playing fullback for reserve grade as well today, so I don't know how he's going to do it all, but Ghosts on the attack here.
Sal told me this morning when he was first, he was a bit nervous.
They go down the short side through Williamson, finds McGarvey. There's a little knock on there, and the Ghosts hand the ball over in the right-hand corner. Yeah, well, looking at Reece, he looks fitter than he was a couple of years ago, but I'll say one thing, when Reece Hambley's playing footy, there's always a penalty or a sin bin, so I reckon at some point today we'll be using the clock, whether it's Reece or Reece causing it, but...
Although, he has said that he's learned his lesson from last year. Yeah, but he had to sit the first 3 rounds out.
He says that every year, but he's mature now as the president of the club and doing a wonderful job from all reports, so... Alrighty here, Nambucca look to work out of the end here. 4-0, just on 15.5 minutes gone here in the first half. They come down this right side through Rogers. Rogers drops the ball on the first tackle, hands it over. Little knock on there, it's going forward. The last couple of sets have finished in a couple of errors for both sides. Damo goes in the attack, 10 out, fresh set of 6. They'll be loving another try here.
14 to go.
Looks like Mock Piggott's come off the ground as well. Crispin jumps down this short side, finds Lozeman. Lozeman has one to beat, but she does well. Rogers, great tackle. Can you see how they reshuffle here, the Ghost? Martin, into first receiver, goes on to Diver. Diver steps back off her right foot, back in the middle of the ruck. She's met by 2 defenders. 80 up from the line, tackle number 2. Looks like Poppy Farrell's moving in that middle part of the field. Martin finds Woods. Woods beats one. And they're a couple out, but the Nambucca Roosters come well, push her back. He tackle 3, shape to the right side for the Ghost. Crispin jumps out, finds Poppy Farrell. She gives the ball out the back, finds Williamson. She's crunched. Great tackle there by the Nambucca 5'8", which is Walker. Down the left side, Poppy Farrell has gone into first receiver. Looks like she's playing halfback for Mock Piggott here. Plenty of defenders in that middle part of the field. Ghosts have got to get the ball wide. Ball comes through Farrell. Can she get a pass away? She's met beautifully by the Nambucca Roosters defender, and they hold on. Not a whole lot of attack there for the Ghosts. This is a little bit of reshuffle. Poppy Farrell looks like she's shipped into halfback. Stephanie Elliott's come onto this left side wing. Ball comes out to the left side. Nambucca just working out of trouble. One off the ruck. Just short of the 20. They go back that far side. That's hand through the head. She's had plenty of carries. Probably carries 7 or 8 for the game so far in the early stages of this first half. Slowish play the ball. Ball comes out at the right. That's Jarrett. Met by Crispin. Woods. Looks like Kyrie in there as well. Yes, it's the second marker. Shape of the right-hand side here through the Roosters. They come that way now. The halfback Rogers back on the inside. Finds Field. Field met strongly. Martin, Diver. Tackle number 5. Going about 32 metres for this set. They'll want a nice clear kick here. Ball goes up in the air. It's going to find the ground. It'll bounce up friendly for Williamson, who takes it on her own 20. She's got McGarvey in support. Beats one. That's hand. Steps away from another. Through the middle of the field. There's space. Hayley Williamson, great return. Just short of the 50. Tackle number 1. Goes to be on the attack here very shortly. Left side through Martin. Good carry up over the 50. Crispin, dummy half. Slowish play the ball. Goes to Diver. Beats one on the inside. Holds the ball up. Steps away from another. Roosters come back well and tackle well. Looks like Rogers the halfback. Dummy half Wilson. Come to the right side. Poppy Farrell gives a ball on the outside. Great run, great contact. Crispin, dummy half. Ball goes on to Farrell over the advantage line. Gives it on the outside to Williams. Williams beats one, but she holds on well. Great defence. On that far side, last tackle. Hand goes up in the air by the referee. Ball goes down the short side. Looks like Crispin. She beats away from one. Williamson's got the ball on the last. She holds the ball up. Beats one. Back through the inside. She's tackled 8 metres out from her own line. Just on 20 minutes gone here in the first half.
Grafton Ghosts would like to thank their sponsors for season 2026. The AE Motor Inn, Ace Glass, Clarence Valley Bulls and Colourworks.
Just on 10 minutes remaining. As we said, Roos has been kind of jammed on this end of the field the first 20 minutes of this game. Haven't really been on the attack besides one set. Slowish play the ball. Says go back to the mark, play it again. Scoots at a dummy half with the headgear on. It's the front row forward, number 10, which is Walker. Just short of her own 30, tackles 3. Dummy half jumps out, goes herself. Wilson, Lacey Wilson runs straight into Martin, wrestles to the ground. Poppy Farrell there to help out. It's probably a penalty there against, yep. And the referee's picked it up. You can't do that. Picked up, pushed over the marker, and that's a silly penalty give away with the ball.
Not what the Roosters need at the moment.
No, mate, look, they're struggling for it. They've had a bit of luck on their edges, but through that middle of the park, the Ghosts are just dominating defensively. But that's not a penalty you want to give away at any level, mate.
Exactly right. Only one try in it at the moment by Poppy Farrell on debut, scoring the first try in the left-hand side of the corner heading towards Westlawn School.
Making a debut on the wing, and she's already in the halves within the first 20 minutes, so... All right, Ghosts on the attack. They come down this left side through dive between the middle of the ruck. There's plenty of space there. The Ghosts looking to target through that middle of the ruck. Curry coming off for a well-deserved rest after a good stint. Woods beats one, steps away from another, finds a pass, finds Crispin. Can she score? Gets low to the ground. Crispin, she's very close. The referee looks at the spot. He takes a step back, and that's a try. Noodle Crispin to the right-hand side of the post. Ghost lead 8-0 with a kick to come.
Try time to the Grafton Ghosts by number 9, Noodle Crispin. Taking the score, 8 points to 0 with a kick to come.
Another try there through the middle of the field. The Ghosts are really making a dent here through the Nambucca defenders. It's a great run. I believe it was Indiana Woods. Found an offload back, and Noodle Crispin scores try 3 for the year, I think it is. 3 games, 3 tries. I'll have a look here on our replay, and it comes up.
Has it been live stream? David delay. Has it been live stream? Is it live now?
Ghost will kick here. That pass comes out the back from Woods. She finds Crispin. Plenty of tied forwards in that middle part of the field. She gets low to the ground, reaches out with the right arm, just gets it down. The referee, Johnny on the spot, awards the try.
Yeah, good work there by the Grafton Ghosts. Our replays just a little bit delayed, but you can see that at home. And of course, if you missed the under-18s, you can go back and have a look at that through clarencedaily.com.au for the latest in local news and local sport. Keep up to date, and of course, the very latest in weather details and also fuel as well if you want to find the cheapest fuel.
Dive for a low kick out to the left, waved away. Ghost lead 8-0.
Conversion unsuccessful. The scoreline remains Grafton Ghosts 8, Nambucca Roosters 0. Grafton Ghosts want to thank their sponsors for season 2026, Clarence Valley Sheds, Fancy Painting, Clarence Valley Timbers, and Forbes Smash Repairs.
Ghosts have looked to simplify their attack here with, as we said, Mock Pickett going off. She's a big part of their attack, but they've really simplified it, gone through that middle of the ruck through Crispin. There's a couple of tired defenders in there for the Nambucca Roosters, nice and early. We've just got 6 minutes remaining. Nambucca, I just want to hold on here, not concede another try before the end of the first half. Back under the way through the boot of hand. Ball rolling along the ground. Hits the chest, picked up. Great run. Over the 20, over the 30. Might be an Indiana Woods there. Looks like the headgear may have come off. I'll pick that up shortly. Yeah, it is Indiana Woods. The headgear's come off. Martin in the middle of the field, met strongly by Jarrett. Ella Rogers in the tackle as well. Jarrett's getting up a bit slow to her feet. Ball comes to the right. Through Laurie. Chloe Winners coming back on the park here. They come to this left side through Martin. Gives the ball on the inside to Diver. Diver steps off her right foot, straightens up. And strongly there by the lock forward again, Jarrett. She's got through plenty of work. Crispin out of dummy half, no markers. Finds a long ball onto Martin. Martin holds the pass up, steps away from one, runs at the front row and tackled strongly. Push back a couple of metres. Hand goes up there. Shape both sides here for the Ghosts. They go through Poppy Farrell. She holds the pass up. Last tackle goes to Selport. Comes out the back to Williams. Williams can't get rid of the ball. Ball spit on the ground. Might be a little knock on. Doesn't matter either way. The Nambucca Roosters have picked the ball up. And they'll just stay in the field to play on that far side of the field. Tackle number 0. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Nambucca will be hoping to get a late try here in the concluding stages of the first half. Goes currently leading 8-0. 2 tries with no conversions. Ball comes out the right side through number 17, which is Jarrett Marks. She's met strongly by Martin. 3 or 4 Ghost defenders come together, push her back, 35 out from her own line. Farrell's in there as well. They go down that short side. Over the advantage line. Better run there from the Nambucca Roosters. That's better shape. Pushing up off that play, the ball nice and early. Ball comes to the right-hand side through the halfback. Gives a short ball on to number 19, which is Rihanna Stacey. 5th and last. Hand comes up in the air. Ball comes through the halfback. Punches a kick onto this short side. Gets a lovely bounce. It's up there for number 2, which is Nick Orkram. She beats one. She's tackled strongly there by number 12. Wrestled to the ground. I'll put her on almost on her back for the first tackle of the set. Slowish play the ball. Crispin in dummy half. Goes on that right side. That looks like a loadsman. She's over the advantage line. She's made 8-9 metres there before any contact. 2 in the tackle. There's the call. And that call come from Poppy Farrell as well, and the referees listen to it. 2 in the tackle as the ball comes out, and the Ghosts will get a penalty here. Just on 3.5 minutes remaining, 40 out from their own line. They'll very quickly be in Nambucca territory. Chloe Winners once again 8-9 metres, already over halfway. Tackle number 1. Nambucca have got to start to win this play the ball, or it could be a long day out here for them. Crispin in the dummy half finds Williamson back through that ruck, as we've mentioned. They're tight in there. Steps away from one, steps away from another, finds a pass, but Crispin knocks it on. Great cover defence there. Number 9, Lacey Wilson. Missed the early tackle, but come again. Force the error from Crispin. 8-0, 3 minutes remaining here in the first half at Frank McGarren Field.
And if you just joined us in the previous game, the under-18, 20 points apiece, the Grafton Ghosts and the Nambucca Roosters in a tough-fought game by both sides. A bit of a melee just prior to the end of the second half, but well handled by the referee, which gave the opportunity for the Grafton Ghosts to go for that penalty goal and converted it right in front of the black dot to make it 20 points apiece.
Steps through the middle of the field. I think that's Rogers. It is number 4 on this right-hand side. Hand in dummy half. Goes out, only one marker. Runs in the diver. Winners there as well. They jump down this short side. 3 or 4 attackers down this short side. They go back on the inside through Rogers. Tackle, carry number 2 in 3 tackles. Dummy half. Ball goes on to Rogers. Rogers short ball on to Stacey. She's taken 29 out from the Ghost line here, just on 2 minutes remaining, just under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Nambucca looking to get a late try here. Ball comes out to the left-hand side. Goes on to their 5'8", which is Walker. Walker steps in the middle of the field. She's tackled strongly. Poppy Farrell, 5th and last. Hand goes up. They go down that short side. Punches a kick in low. McGarvey plays out a beautiful pick up on the left hand. She beats one. She beats one, and the other 2 come together and make the tackle here. Minute and a half remaining here in the first half. Ghosts looking to hold on the ball and take the lead 8-0. Williams in the middle of the park. Beats one. Tackled by another defender there from the Nambucca Roosters. Crispin in dummy half. Ball comes to the left-hand side here. I believe that's Elliott. Tackled strongly there by the front row for Nambucca. Walker. Crispin, dummy half. Ball finds Martin. Martin gives the ball on to Williamson. Steps up at left, had diving spot, couldn't get the pass away. Just under a minute remaining. Crispin down the short side, finds Diver over the advantage line. Short ball onto Summer Loadsman. Summer Loadsman's got couple to beat, but she can't get through there. Great tackle there, Jarrett. Been really strong defensively. Crispin in dummy half. Ball goes to Nick Orkram. She's over the advantage line. It's last tackle. I don't think she knows. She's going to be tackled there. It's going to be a handover pushed into the ground, great contact. And that'll almost wrap us up here for the end of the first half. I don't think we'll get time for a play the ball. Nambucca are trying to get there, but we'll get a couple of plays here. All right, play the ball. They come down this short side here through number 12, which is Field. Tackled by Diver, Loadsman. Auckland there as well. Can the Rebels get a late clutch try here? Just on 10 seconds remaining. They got one or two more plays. The ball goes through the middle of the park. Fakes a kick back on the inside to number 11, which is Witters. Looking for an offload ball. Held on to. That'll be half time here. Ghost lead 8-0. Get one more. Kick over the top. It's going to be taken by Williams. Goes out the back. McGarvey does well. Dives on the ball. And that'll be the end of the first half. Ghost currently leading 8 points to 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, great game of rugby league for the first half of the ladies. The Grafton Ghosts lead 8 points to 0 over the Nambucca Roosters. A short half-time break and back with the second half. Don't forget there's plenty of hot food and cold drinks available in the canteen and refreshments available at the bar as well.
Well, Damo, Ghost leading 8-0 in the the first half. I was going to say the early stages, but we've got one half done and going nicely here so far. 2 from 2 for the season, looking to go 3 from 3.
Yeah, they're looking like they're a force to be reckoned with this season, I reckon. And of course, the debut of Poppy Farrell having that try scored in the corner. That's a great way to give that confidence to that young lady on debut.
Get it underway, as I said. That name that's got a lot of history with the club there. Farrell, obviously. The old man Ryan doing the first grade in young Zane. He'll be back in a couple of weeks after a stint up in Queensland. So, mate, if I ever put the boots back on again, I might change my last name to Farrell. I might get a bit better at the game. But no, great to see.
If ever you put your boots back on, is
Never.
there a chance?
Never.
Okay.
Can I play under 16s again?
No, I don't think you can. You don't. Although, got to say, some of those under 18 boys, you look at them and they've got tats and all that kind of stuff, and you think, are they really under 18?
Yeah, to be fair, I'd probably run the other way still, but
yeah, probably.
I think so far here, Reece Hambley pretty happy with the girls. Obviously, Mock Pickett's gone off, and she's a massive part of their attack. So Farrell's gone on that right side and a half back here, and they're currently leading 8-0, and you can never really be complaining too much when you're winning.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, let's look back at the under-18s, 20 points apiece in that game. We had a try to Jackson Davison and 2 tries to Cruz Sewell, 3 conversions to Jack Munro and a conversion to Jules Woodsey. In the under-18s for the Nambucca Roosters, Cam Simon got a try Emaki Munro, I think that's how you say his name. He got a try along with Caleb Jarrett. You had Calvin Buchanan and Victor Doherty conversion each, and Kenneth Walker a try as well. So, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fours, 16?
Yeah, you're doing the count, mate. You're doing the maths. Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Couple of conversions
there as well. So 20 points apiece in that first game here at Frank McGarren. I think we need to take a breather.
Yeah, mate, we'll take a little break.
Lunch.
Come back in a little bit.
Indeed. Here at clarencedaily.com.au.
for the second half in the ladies' match this afternoon. 8 points to nil. The Grafton Ghosts over the Nambucca Roosters. And in the earlier game, 20 all for the under 18.
As we get set for the second half of this ladies' match this afternoon here at Frank McGarren Field. Welcome back if you're watching us at home this afternoon. Got to send a cheerio to Aquaman, who's laying up in bed this afternoon, just taking it nice and easy like he does pretty much 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
That doesn't sound like him, does it? Oh, no. I thought he'd be on a jog.
A jog or a job?
Yeah, either one.
Well, we should be seeing him out here giving a bit of a hand to the referees. Would be good.
Oh, mate, they're doing a wonderful job so far today. So from what I've seen, I've only been here for about half an hour, but everything's gone right so far. So.
And what's your excuse for being late today?
I was in a different state, so two different states actually. But
well, there you go.
The ref's about to look at me. He's getting angry at me.
Getting angry with you.
We'll get back underway here through the boot of hand. Oh, I'm going to start at the wrong clock. Good start. All right. Far winger goes back onto the field for the Roosters, which is Flanders. There we go. We're back underway here for the second half. Through the boot of hand. Comes down. He's going to land in the middle of the field. Crispin goes back, finds Winners. Winners in the middle of the park there. Runs into the front row forward, which is number 10, Walker. Down low's Wilson. Ball comes to the right-hand side here through Martin. Martin in the middle of the ruck. Runs with a couple of good defenders for the Nambucca Roosters. Their contact's good. They've just got to get up off that line, the Roosters. They're making really good first contact, but they're just giving away 8-9 metres nearly every play the ball. Ball comes this right side. That's Curry back on the field after a break before half-time. Wrestled into the ground by two defenders. Lacey Wilson getting through plenty of defence there for the Roosters as well. They go down this right side. Mock Piggott back on the field, which is good to see. Gives a short ball onto Elena Somani. She's tackled just short of the 40. Crispin in dummy half. Shape either side. They go to Mock Piggott. Mock Piggott towards the line. Gives the ball onto Williamson. She's tackled strongly on this side by the 5'8 Walker and wrestled into the ground strongly. Hand goes up for the last tackle. Mock Piggott over the advantage line. Kicks a low kick along the ground. It's not a great bounce for the Roosters. It's going to be picked up by Rogers. Thought about it, a pass, and Diver almost pushes it back in own goal line. Great into the set there for the Ghosts. They've gone about 80 metres in the first set after half-time. Hand out, a dummy half. She's looked great when she's had the ball. Xanthi Hand. Just got to get a bit of support with her. Get her off that ruck, get her a little bit wider. Bring her into the game here, not through that middle part of the ground. Roosters working out of trouble. Tackle 3. Left side. Good talent take there. Crispin pushed into the ground. Winners in there as well. That's the winger on the far side, which is Flanders. Coming in this left side. Shape either way. Back to the... Could be the lock forward or number 19. It's tackle 5. They've only gone 23 metres in the set there, the Roosters. They come back. They're going to run the ball on the last here. The ball goes out wide. They find the centre on this side, which is Singleton. Singleton looking for a pass but can't get it. Great tackle there by number 17 for the Ghosts, which is Elliott. And the Ghosts will be on the attack here, straight into the set.
I need a physio.
Who?
Me.
Oh, you.
Done my back.
You're a radio host, mate. You sit in a chair all day.
Not at 2:30 in the morning when I fall up the bloody driveway.
Oh, mate, that's no good. Going for that early morning run, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Look at my knee.
In the wars. I wish you had the camera. All right. Crispin on the Diver, middle of the field, steps away from one, goes straight through. Diver, she's got one to beat, goes to the fullback, which is Hand. Great contact, does well to hold on. Hand pushes it back with a bit of support by the Roosters. Goats on the attack, Crispin in dummy half. Slow play the ball. Diver goes inches close. Crispin onto Martin. Martin, long ball. Ball goes out the back. That's play on. Picked up by Loadsman. She does well. Goes, so she's got to regroup here. Auckman, dummy half, goes down the short side. There's not much room to move there, and she scores herself. Down that left-hand touch line, I believe it's Nick Auckram. She scored a brilliant try. We'll confirm that shortly, but does it all herself. Tell you what, there was only about 2 or 3 metres on that short side. She picked the ball up, went herself, Scores brilliantly. We'll confirm that try in a minute. Looking for some high fives here, but I can't see any getting given around. It might have been Hayley Williamson, I believe. Number 1, yeah, she's celebrating there a little bit to the crowd, so pretty confident it's number 1, Hayley Williamson. Number 1, yep. Hayley Williamson scores in the left-hand corner to take the score, 12 points to 0.
Try to number 1, Hayley Williamson. Grafton goes 12, Nambucca 0, with a kick to come.
We have a look here. Just goes down that short side. There's only 2 or 3 metres in that short side. Beat the marker, beat the cover defence coming across, scores in the corner. Only had a couple of metres to work with, damage. She's done brilliantly.
Yeah, certainly has. That's exactly what the Ghosties need for the start of the second half. We should be able to get the conversion from the sideline.
Yeah, so far none from 2. It's a tough assignment out here. She's come a bit closer this time. She's about 18 out from the try line, couple in from the touch line. Off her right boot, it's going to be a low flat kick. Falls just short of the goal line. 12-0 Ghost lead.
Conversion unsuccessful. The score remains 12 points to 0. The Grafton Ghosts over the Nambucca Roosters. The Grafton Ghosts would like to thank their sponsors for 2026. Graham Electrical, Airfield Tiling, Grafton Ghosts, Grafton Gas and Plumbing, and GJR Sheet Metal.
Alrighty, Ghost lead 12-0. So far 3 tries, no conversions. A couple of tough assignments for Sophie Diver. 2 near the touchline and 1 a little bit closer, but looks like they're going to come out through this left-hand side, through the boot of hand once again. It's a good kick. It's going to find some territory. Bounces down, picked up by Lenis O'Mani. She runs, beats one on the inside. Tackled strongly there by the 5'8", Walker. Close to this touchline. McGarvey in a dummy half. Finds Pickett, who finds Elliott back in that middle of the field. 2 pass off the ruck. A bit of high contact there, slipped up. The referee says play on. Fair call. Crispin in dummy half, goes onto that outside, which is Martin, holds the ball up, doesn't pass it. Had winners in support, met by a couple of Nambucca defenders. Wilson there. Ball comes down this right side, Mock Pickett, little knock on there. The Roosters will probably get their real attacking set of the game here. They're going to be in ghost territory after 1 or 2 tackles. Bit of high contact there. Looks like a bit of cramp as well from the looks of it, bit of everything going on. Well, Damo, the Nambucca Roosters would like a try. They haven't really had much attacking ball. If they can get a try here and get it back to 12-6, back in the game.
Yeah, certainly will be a much better opportunity.
Short delay here. Good work from the ref getting the play back underway. Looks like just a bit of cramp there for the Nambucca player, so hopefully get that stretch out and be good to go. All right, we attack down that right side here. India Walker. She's met by a couple of ghost defenders.
Looks like me after a game of refereeing.
Was you on the driveway this morning, wasn't it?
Tuesday, actually.
Ball comes out the back, picked up and knocked on by the lock forward, which is Jarrett. A little knock on here. Ghost will get the ball.
But I had no one to pick me up, Josh. That was the problem.
I'm sure...
down like a ton of sack of potatoes.
Where was Aquaman, mate? Where was he when you needed him?
He wasn't there, thank goodness. Otherwise, they would be talking about us.
All right, here, Ghosts. Get the ball back. Nambucca just haven't really got any momentum in the game. Really, you take probably Hand and Walker out of the game. They haven't really looked dangerous with the ball. And we'll mention there as well, Jada Rogers, that right side centre. Great contact there on that far side. Nambucca Roosters player maybe staying down here in the tackle. The referee's called, not time off, but hold up. There's a call straight away from the Ghost players. I'm not quite sure what it was, but we're going to have a little delay here. Looks like
got a hand up.
Looks like a little bit of concern around possibly the chest area, but neither of the doctors here, so don't listen to what we're saying.
Dr. Josh.
Dr. Josh. I wish I wasn't that kind of money, but...
You almost are, aren't you? Those overtime shifts.
Yeah, 12-0 here. What are we? Just on 9 minutes, or 8 minutes gone in the second half.
Yeah, she's up.
She's up. She's good to go. It's number 4, which is Rogers. They need to stay on the field. She's been good on that side. It's also not your ball, so you'll have to give that back.
Oh, bugger, she says.
It's worth a shot. Touch judge on the ball there over it, knowing what's up. So one thing, geez, the Nambucca Roosters have got some league safes out there. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, the touchy's almost on the field too. He's 10 minutes in from the sideline.
All right, Roosters are looking to muscle up here in defence here. They've been good. As we said earlier, they're great contact. They're just not getting up to the line quick enough. And Ghost getting over that ad line straight away. Curry, ball back on the inside through Winners. Good carry. Met by a couple of defenders. They'll push it back just short of the 40. The 2 front rowers there for Nambucca come together, make a great tackle. Curry holds the pass up, goes herself, no real support. Martin was pushing up just probably a step too late. Curry tackled 20, what's that, it's a 30, 33 out from the line. Crispin goes to the left-hand side through Martin. Martin holds the pass up, gives it on to Diver. There's a little knock on there. So they've got a little bit of a habit of doing this. They play some really good footy for a couple of minutes and they make a couple of errors in a row. So I know throughout the year, Reece and Mocker want to get that straightened up towards the semis times, but definitely a good side there. And as you mentioned, Damo, they're one that can definitely challenge come later part of the year. Alrighty, Roosters 30 out from their own line. Ball comes out through hand. Oh, it might not be hand. Yeah, it is. Just got off the headgear there. Yep, it's hand. She's had plenty of carries. Pushed back by Piggott. Williamson. Scoots out a dummy half to number 9, which is Wilson. Lacey Wilson. Another one who's been strong. Good defence by the Ghost. Crispin Diver push her right back. The referee must have called held. One of those ones that momentum didn't really seem to stop, but we called held on the spot. But blown a penalty. Nambucca will take the tap here. 30 out from their own line. They'll have a fresh set of 6. All right, they tap the ball. Goes through their front row, which is India Walker. She's had a couple of good carries, middle part of the field. Wilson in a dummy half, comes to this left side. Looks like Jarrett. Runs it O'Mani. Curry right there. Wilson back in a dummy half again. They go to that right-hand side to the 5-8, which is Walker. Gives a pass onto the halfback, which is Rogers. Rogers onto that far side. Tackled strongly by a couple of Ghost defenders. They jump down that short side. Great kick in behind there. It's found some territory. Found the ground. Williamson picks it up. Steps away from one. Met strongly on the far side. The first defender misses, comes again and makes a great tackle. Ghost laid the ball here, 15 out from their own line. Shanika Williams coming back into the game here. So she's going to come into right centre. Stephanie Elliott. As Ghost continue to work out of trouble. Martin gets away from one, steps to the middle of the ruck. Nambucca Roosters defenders come again to make a nice tackle. 30 out from the Ghost line. Ball comes down through this right side. Curry met strongly there by 14, which is Brown. Down the short side, Mock Pickett holds the ball up back on the inside for O'Mani. O'Mani tackled 42 out from the line. Good defensive set here so far from the Roosters. Referee just says just back it up a couple of steps. Hand goes up, last tackle. They go about 30 metres for the set. Martin. Deep kick, it's going to find the ground. It bounces once, bounces twice. Hand picks it up with a friendly bounce. Steps back in the middle of the field. There's some space there. Diver moves up, needs to make this tackle. She can't. Hand beats another one. Goes on the outside to Williams. Williams and Martin do well. Ball comes out the back to the right side through Rogers. Rogers onto the far winger, which is Flanders. The crowd on the far side pleading for a penalty. And there it is. They listen. There's a little bit of push and shove here. Number 17's run about 15 metres there. Touch judge picks up and that should be in the bin.
Never thought we'd see an argy-bargy in the girls' match.
Oh, mate. It's, yeah, the touch on this side's done well. He's picked up on it straight away. Calling out of both captains here, Mock Piggott and Taylor Jarrett come out together. Just on 17 minutes remaining here at the end of the second half. Ghost currently leading 12 points to 0.
Grafton Coast Light Pack Care sponsors for season 2026. Holiday Coast Beats, JK Roofing, Josh Brown Plumbing, and McKinn's Real Estate.
Yeah, the ref just pretty much laying down the law to the captains.
Yeah,
Trying to get the game under control.
Wasn't much in it. Noodle Crispin comes off for a well-deserved rest. Poppy Farrell's going to jump into dummy half, so she's played wing, half back and dummy half, so
Very versatile.
jack of all trades. All right, Nambucca on the attack here. 45 out from the line. They need something here. They don't need to score straight away, but they need to be next to the score. Ball comes out through the left side. Through India Walker. We said she's had a couple of really good carries. She's got to maintain their composure here, the Roosters. They come down this left side through Jarrett. Middle part of the field. They've had a bit of success there. They found a bit of luck through that middle part of the field. Pleading for another penalty. They don't get it. Wilson in dummy half comes down this left-hand side. Holds the ball up, gives the ball on to hand. She's out wider, beats Williams, but she's met strongly there by Piggott, and they push it back. 33 out from the ghost line. Wilson in dummy half, goes herself. Steps away from one, steps away from Piggott, but Piggott and Omani come together. Great tackle there, a bit going on, pushing and shoving in the tackle. They come down this left-hand side through Jarrett Marks. Ball along the ground, great pick up, number 2 down this sideline, Craig, and she's taken over the sideline heavily there by Summer Loadsman, it looks like. No, Shanika Williams on this far side. Great defence from the Ghost, and they hold on. Still yet to concede a try here, just on at 15 minutes remaining in the second half. I'll say one thing, Dan. Marisa want to start resting up. He's going to be buggered by the time reserve grade comes around.
Well, I mean, obviously the reserve grade in the sheds getting ready, or they're on the over at West Lawn warming up. You got.
I was going to say, I hope there's more players coming out of the sheds, because there's only about 8 blokes over there at the moment. So.
Well, you got Reese on the sideline here for the girls, so he'll be getting ready, I would imagine, coming off the bench to play.
All right. Ghost on working out of trouble here.
Oof. That was a late flop.
Heavy contact, missed by the referee. It was Loadsman, taken strongly. Coming to this left side, Diver, met by Rogers. It's getting a little bit physical on those tackles here for Nambucca. Farrell out of dummy half, beats the first marker. Steps out of tackle into a couple of sets of knees there. Ball play on all accidental.
Well, she's got the headgear.
Carry into dummy half, finds a long ball out here to Mock Piggott. Mock Piggott holds the pass up. A nice kick in here. It's going to find hand on the full. She does well. Almost got a bit big on it, but she great catch up above her head. She beats one, runs into Williams, runs into Piggott. And Omani there as well. They come down this short side. Omani swamps her. Down this short side. Right, there's only not much room here. Number 14 close to that sideline. It's Ellie Brown. Work back into the park here, the Roosters. A long ball over the top. Looks like Jarrett. You tackle 4. Wilson in a dummy half. They go down that right side through the halfback. Holds the ball up. Ball back on the inside. Looks like Rogers working off that far centre. Hand goes up, 5th and last. 13 minutes remaining. Ghost leading 12-0 here. 5 gets the ball. Shallow kick is going to find the ground. Bounces once back towards the Roosters. Picked up brilliantly by Wilson. Ball comes out the back. Little knock on there by the Nambucca player. That'll be tackle number 0 for the Ghost.
Unfortunate there for the Roosters. That would have been a good pick-up.
Friendly bounce, but unfortunately, Jarrett Marsh just couldn't get a hand on that ball, but a little bit of sign there. They found a bit of space from a kick. Williamson driven back. The clock starting to become Nambucca Roosters' enemy here. Just on 12 minutes, just after 12 and a half minutes remaining. Ball out to Diver. Dummies goes herself. Tackled strongly by 2 defenders. On that far side, Rogers in there again. Being strong defensively, Ella Rogers. Nick Auckram gets the ball out the back, throws it onto Loadsman. Loadsman back in the middle part of the field. They've lost a couple of metres on that play there, the Ghost. They're going to come out to this right side here. Looks like Martin and Winners are going to go together. Farrell out of dummy half, no markers. Finds the ball on to Martin. Martin steps away from one, runs into the centre. Jarrett comes across. They do well to hold on just over the 50. Jarrett marks in that tackle as well. Great run, Martin. Ball comes out to the left side. Martin, its last tackle. She gets over the advantage line, steps through. A little knock on there. Yep, confirmed by the referee. 0 tackle for the Roosters here. Not sure if Martin knew it was the last tackle there. Shanae Martin, that is.
Looks like the Rooster ladies are getting a little bit worse for wear at the moment, coming off and a few interchanges. Now a penalty against the Ghosts.
A few subs coming on. Number 11 returning to the field, which is Renee Witters. Had a couple of good carries when she's been on the field. Number 17, Jarrett Marks, coming off for a breather with just on 11 minutes remaining, and penalty here to the Roosters. They're going to have 6 tackles here working out from their own set. Hand gives the ball on to number 14. Good carry up over the ad line, which is Ellie Brown. Ball onto this left-hand side. Looking for an offload out the back, push back by Curry. Farrell, looks like Omani in there as well. It is Lacey Wilson in a dummy half. Ball goes to that right-hand side through the halfback. Holds it up. Rogers goes herself, beats one. Just tackled there by Martin Diver, and they push it back again. Just over the 40. Ball down that right side. Holds the pass up, tackled. Again, Poppy Farrell in there again. Martin, ball comes out the back. Is it played out by the Ghost? Yes, 6 again. Roosters going to get an attacking set here. They need a couple of strong carries and get some shape out to either side of the field. Boarded off, kick on the first tackle, gets the bounce, does she? It's towed along through the by 5'8", but it's picked up on the ground by Mock Piggott, and look, if it comes off, she's a hero, but first tackle giving away a kick. On that far side, Williamson working out 35 out from the Ghost line, 12-0. Ghost leading with just on 10 minutes remaining in the second half. Summer Loadsman up over the 40, just short of the 50. Slowish play the ball here. The ref's called time off. I'm not sure what for. Possible Roosters defender on the far side, but we third time lucky. We'll try again here, see if we get it right this time.
Aquaman just sent through a message saying when you come out of retirement, he'll come out of retirement for referee. So
I'll come out of retirement when the Dragons win a game. So. Alrighty, here Ghost. Farrell over the advantage line straight away. Short ball onto Martin. Martin steps to the outside, met strongly by 2 defenders. Jared in there for the Roosters. Renee Witters as well. Farrell onto Mock Piggott. No, dropped by Indiana Woods. That's going to be another error for the Ghosts, another unforced error as well. Just on 9 minutes remaining here, 12-0. They're currently leading, but still very scrappy for their standard.
If they...
Speaking of the Dragons, they actually play the bye this week, so does that count as a win?
Yeah, they do actually.
Can you take the bye? What odds can you get on the bye?
Look, I think the Dragons should just retire and just forfeit for the rest of the season.
Play on, yep. Not paying attention. Mock Piggott picks up the ball. Looks a little bit like the Dragons, that. Alrighty, Ghosts on the attack here. If they get another try, it's basically game over. Farrell jumps out, beats one. Middle of the field, she runs into Jarrett, spins away. She's tackled by another couple of defenders. Crispin back on the field in dummy half, goes to Piggott. Piggott's got Omani on her outside. She throws a short ball to Lennis Omani, close to the line. She's 80 out from the line. Ghosts on the attack. Roosters must hold on. Farrell into dummy half. She goes to Williams. Williams met strongly by a couple of Roosters defenders. They do very well. They push it back. 80 out from the line here. Farrell into dummy half.
8 to go.
Gives the ball onto Lennis Omani. Ball taken above her head onto Mock Piggott. Mock Piggott onto Martin. Martin out to Martin. Can she get another pass on? They can't find a pass. So glad I didn't go to the other one. It would have been Martin to Martin to Martin.
Or Williams to Williams.
All right, Roosters hold on. It looks like they've got a little knock on there and they play the ball. They're pleading to the referee.
Come on, sir, they say.
Unlucky.
Come on, sir.
Ghostie's ball. Oh, he's put the arm out for the... Oh, yeah, no advantage. No advantage taken, so...
Well, Aquaman saying that the Dragons didn't win this week because of the bye. It looks like you're coming out of retirement. Who are you going to play for? The Ghosties or the Rebels?
Whichever team I can do less on.
Go the Dragons.
I'll sit on the bench, number 21, 2 minutes on the wing and come off. That's... Alrighty, Roosters have the ball here. What are we, Damo? Here's 7 minutes remaining. They need a try now. Only got a couple of minutes to get one, otherwise it's basically game over. Ball comes out to this left-hand side. Hand, she's been good. She finds a pass onto this right side. And the Grafton faithful plead forward, kicks it over the fence, ends up at Cars Creek. And that'll probably be a penalty. Rogers The Grafton faithful pleaded forward, they gave it, and that ball has gone a long way.
Have you ever been to Cars Creek?
I used to fish there back in the day.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wasn't very good, but...
I did a live broadcast out there at the old school, the museum out there. It's a little hall.
Where's that?
At the Cars Creek.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Just over the railway line.
What's this, the 70s or recently? Or
This is recently, Josh.
All right, Ghost on the attack. If they score here, it's mostly a game over, you'd say. Plenty of shape out to the left-hand side. Piggott feeds the scrum. Goes on to Martin. Martin on to Williamson. Williamson holds the ball up, gives it on to Williams. No, she doesn't. She's tackled. And that's Summer Lozeman. That's not Williamson. All right, Farrell in a dummy half. Goes herself. Gives the ball on a line to Nick Orker. Picks it up well. She's tackled just short of the 10-metre attack. Roosters must hold on. Ball on to Martin. Back in the middle of the right. There's plenty of space here. She gets down low. Can she get it down? No, the Roosters do well. They hold on. Push it back in the in-goal line. Oh, DJ Damo, eh?
Sorry.
Oh, it's like a kid at a lolly shop. That's me the last time I played football.
Yeah.
All right, Farrell 2 metres out. She goes herself. Can she get it double? She spins. She does not get it down. The referee looked like he was pointing to the spot. Martin dummy half. Can't get a pass away. Becoming close to the last tackle here. And it is there. The hand goes up in the air. Farrell in a dummy half. Gives the ball out to Martin. Martin finds Piggott. Piggott up above her head. Beautifully taken ball. Comes out the back. Picked up by Williamson. Williamson's got a couple to beat. She gives the ball out to McGarvey. Hit the boot. Williams gets the ball. Oh, referee sent it differently. He found a little knock on there. Is it? Yeah, nice.
Do you like that?
Mate, you might be at the clock on a Friday night, seeing the way you're going. Get some tunes going.
Oh, yeah. DJ Damo.
DJ Damo. I was going to say, there's a DJ Fisher already, isn't there? You couldn't be DJ Fisher.
Oh,
knock
that was
on.
terrible.
First tackle.
Oh, that was the wrong That was the wrong button. Dear, oh dear, my apologies. All right, I'll behave.
4 minutes remaining. Ghost, if they score, game over.
Waiting for the food.
He's getting a bit
touchy.
Yeah.
on the buttons.
I'm moving to the far side then. Alrighty, let's get it back to the footy. Piggott to feed the scrum. Ghost, they've got a play set up on this left-hand side. They go that way through Martin. Martin, ball out the back through Williamson. She picks it up well. She's got support on the outside. She can't get the pass away. There's a great tackle there, low by the Nambucca Roosters defender. Nick Orker in a dummy half. Goes herself back in the middle part of the field. Beats one, but taken strongly by the same defender. Looks like the wing from the far side. Farrell in a dummy half, goes herself, holds the ball up. She's just short of the line. She's gone desperately close a couple of times here lately. Crispin in a dummy half.
Inches away.
Slow play the ball, and he's got a knock on there.
Oh, no.
He's blown that the wrong way, I think. I think that's going to be a penalty to the Roosters. Bit of back chat there. Probably Farrell saying, "Sir, I didn't drop it." You can you probably hear Shelley there through the effects. Is that Group 2 Shelley or Grafton Ghost Shelley? All right, Roosters, 3 minutes remaining. Need a try, and quickly. They come at this left side. Goes to lane up here. One set of defence, they win the game. Farrell in there. Looks like Omani. Martin as well. Penalty there as well. Guys have just got to hold it together here. They don't want to get caught up in this. 3 minutes remaining. They lead 12-0.
They keep back chatting or keep on pushing in the tackles. They could lose this.
They'll go. All right. Nambucca get the ball. A half back on the inside to a front rower. I think the Roosters, if they're going to score, they've got to find Hand or Rogers. They've probably been the best with the ball. The 5'8" as well, also Walker. Coming down this left side, possibly high. No play on. Tackle 2. No real structure. The Roosters attack here. They go to that right side through the front row. She's had plenty of carries. India Walker, probably one of the best on ground for the Roosters. Wilson in dummy half goes that way to the right side. Shape out there. They hold the pass up. Goes herself, slices through. The goes too well to hold on. Ella Rogers, good run. 2 minutes remaining. They need to score in the next couple of plays. The Roosters. Wilson in dummy half finds Hand. Hand back in the middle of the ruck. She steps away from one, but she's taken well by Diver. Down low looks like Woods. Last play, Roosters need to score. Wilson goes to the short side, possible offside, play on. Chip over the top, it's going to find the ground, bounces along, almost picked up by a Roosters player, but Hayley Williamson does really well. A little bobble, but that'll nearly be enough to get the win for the Roosters, but just for the Ghost with a minute and a half remaining. I think even if they score here, Damon, they'll probably run out of time. Minute 20.
A sloppy game, I guess you could say, for the Roosters in one sense of the word. I mean, the Ghosts have had a bit of luck coming their way.
Yeah, the Roosters at times, they've, as we said, hand Rogers, they've been, and they've got good ball, but they just haven't set up the structure well enough and had that go for. But I think as well the Ghosts probably haven't been up to their standard as well. But all right, minute remaining. Roosters will feed the ball. It comes out here through the halfback, which is Rogers. The yellow wrap around Peter Sterling Day's ball out on the outside of number 14, which is Brown. Brown onto the wing, onto the centre, which is Rogers. She's shifted from that far side. She's tackled strongly there by Williams. McGarvey, they look to push over the sideline. There's a penalty. 45 seconds remaining. That's 3 or 4 penalties in a row from the Ghosts. But I guess if you're going to give it away, you give it away this late in the game, don't you? Rogers, it's a tap. Taps it, goes herself. She probably deserves a try late in this game. She's going to be held up just short of the line. Wilson in a dummy half. 25 seconds remaining. On to Walker. Walker short ball on 2 with number 17, which is Jarrett Marks. Not long left. Wilson, dummy half again, goes to the short side. Ball over the top of Rogers. Rogers bent by McGarvey. Looks like Mott Piggott, and that'll almost wrap up the game here. 10 seconds to go. We'll have one more play by the Roosters. Can they get a late clutch try? Well, not clutch because they can't win, but ball goes on to Wilson, on to Walker. Walker out this far side. Little knock on there, and that'll wrap up the game. Ghosts win 12 points to 0.
Full time, ladies and gentlemen, in the Grafton Ghosts and Nambucca Roosters ladies match. The Grafton Ghosts winning 12 points to 0.
Well, Damo, the Grafton Ghosts tackle go 3 from 3 to start the year.
Yeah, they certainly do. And just a message from 12-0. Just a message there from Ackerman, who's just doing nothing this afternoon like he normally does during the week. Sits on his backside and, just pretends to think it's important. Look, he basically said you need to go to Specsavers for some reason, but...
yeah, he's probably right. He's probably right.
You need to go to the dentist.
But yeah, no, good signs for the Ghosts there. They win another game 12-0, as we said. Probably not up to their highest standard. Plenty of errors for the Ghost side, but when you're winning games, it's okay. And they're 3 from 3 to start the year, so no complaints from Mock Piggott or Reece Hambley. Or is he on the team sheet here, Monster Hambley?
Monster Hambley. All right, we've got the reserve grade coming up. I can see that the food's come over. You've ordered that much food from the canteen and stuff. There's 2 boxes worth of food.
They brought a Coles trolley.
Unbelievable. 2 boxes worth of food. What did you order?
In that case, we might have a break and have some food, I reckon, mate.
That's a good idea.
We'll be back shortly.
Thank goodness Aquaman's not here.